decide this today. I decided this a few days ago, a couple of weeks ago actually. I decided that I'm gonna start sharing what I eat with you guys, which might seem a bit not that interesting, but I thought that it might be interesting to you because, as many of you know, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia about 4 years ago, and then I had a temporary ischemia, which is like a stroke. It's like but it doesn't go full way. It's like a temporary stroke. I got to a point where I was just like my world got really small because I was sick all the time and I couldn't do much. I didn't have much energy. I was in pain all the time, and I had to I learned that I had to be very careful. It was almost like I thought I was fragile. Then I just had enough. I just had enough, and I said, this is ridiculous. I want to live my life. I feel like I'm trapped in a box. I feel like I'm stuck and I can't move forward, you know. And I wanna give to the world. I wanna share. I wanna create. I wanna live. Essentially, I want to live. And there was a lot of work. So I don't want you guys thinking that this was like a one day to the next transition and all of a sudden I was better. This took years, you know. I had to rehabilitate my body. I had to rest a lot. I meditated a lot. I went to therapy to learn how to cope with the pain, to accept the condition. I don't like to call it a condition because that conditions me, so I don't. Whatever. So basically, one of the things that made a massive difference to my health is the way I eat, my diet. So I did loads of research into the condition, and I found that it has a lot to do with the metabolism of the cells. So it has a lot to do with cell energy, the mitochondria. It has a lot to do with them getting blocked, basically, by us eating a lot of crap, by us being exposed to pollutants. You know, we think that a lot of the food that we're buying from the supermarket is food, even a lot of the health food, and in reality, a lot of it's just filled with crap. There's a lot of gluten, there's way too much sugar, there's preservatives, and there's just a lot of stuff that slows down the body. So anyway, so I switched my diet. Along with all the other things I was doing, I saw massive improvements. I mean, I don't even classify myself as having fibromyalgia anymore. I don't, I feel like I've healed. I feel I'm good. I feel healthier than I've ever felt, I think. You know, it's true. I feel healthier than I've ever felt, and it feels amazing. And I can exercise, and you know what? I'll never go back to the way that I used to eat, because not only has it made me feel so much healthier, so I don't experience pain like I used to. When I do experience pain, I recover faster. I sleep better at night. I don't experience anxiety anymore. I'll experience worry or fear, but I don't get anxiety attacks. The main difference that I find in myself is my focus. I'm just so much more focused. I can come up with ideas better. Even when I work, I can see what's happening much clearer, so I come up with solutions faster. I'm way more present. There's no brain fog anymore. So yeah, even though I feel so much better, I won't go back to eating the way that I used to. You know, I mean, maybe occasionally I'll have a little bit of ice cream or something, but it's not something that I miss. I've had so many benefits from eating this way. So I thought that you guys might find it interesting, and I want to share with you how I do it. So I'm just going to show you what I eat in a day. I'll make a few of these videos and you get the idea. So let's go. I'm gonna make some breakfast. Okay, so it's breakfast time, and what you're gonna notice about my diet is that I don't eat gluten, I don't eat dairy, and I don't eat refined sugar. So I'm beginning with a matcha latte. Basically, I've cut down on my caffeine because I found it just wasn't good for my nervous system and would create more pain than necessary. So the matcha is just it's a green tea. I add water to it, shake about my almond milk, and add that to the mix, and then I froth it up. It's so warming and so delicious. I really look forward to it when I finish my morning routine. Okay, and now I'm looking for my energy balls. These I made the day before, so if you want to see the recipe to this, leave me a like and let me know in the comments below. These energy balls are delicious. They're chocolate, hazelnut and peanut. They're super yummy. So then usually what I do is I take my breakfast into the office and I start tuning into emails. And I enjoy my breakfast. My energy balls, just so delicious. And my warming matcha. So good on a rainy day. I love it. Okay, lunch is usually a combination of whatever veggies I have in the fridge. I usually have what Mark Hyman calls a fat salad. Mark Hyman is a functional medicine doctor and he's been super helpful with following my diet. So basically you eat as much greens and veggies as possible. You try make your plate as colorful as possible. And you add fat to it. So you add like healthy fats. So like avocados, sesame seeds, nuts, pumpkin seeds, whatever kind of seed or nut, olive oil, tahini. So here I'm just adding some collard greens and some pink cabbage, salt and pepper, some olive oil, and I'm going to give it a mix with my hands because that's how I feel the leaves get really tasty. And I'm just adding on my veggies and that creamy, gorgeous avocado. I just love avocados, they're delicious. Some lemon juice, a little more salt, and some pumpkin seeds. And that's my salad. That's my lunch. So I'm sitting down. I'm just gonna give a little gratitude and tune in. And buon appetito! I'm munching and I really like all the different textures. This isn't something that I make all the time. It's literally just a matter of what's in the fridge, you know, what can I put together. But I love to have different textures, you know, especially like crunch. I like to crunch and munch. Okay, it's tea time. So I'm gonna make myself a turmeric latte. So turmeric is supposed to have some serious anti-inflammatory effects. And to be honest, like I have noticed anti-inflammatory effects. Like if I'm having a flare-up, turmeric helps. It's not a miracle cure, but it does help. So what I've done is I've added turmeric, I've added some pepper because that's supposed to help the body absorb the effects. Mix it together in water, add some honey and the almond milk and froth it up. So today I'm gonna drink my turmeric latte with a brownie that I made yesterday. I tried out the brownie recipe in Deliciously Ella's new book, the brownies that they serve at the deli in London, and they are so delicious, like seriously so delicious. In fact, I'm gonna go get another piece. Yeah, I mean, how can you resist when it looks this good, right? Actually, maybe you should just give us a moment. Okay, so the sun is setting and it's time to start preparing dinner. And tonight on the menu is potato, spinach, lentil, chickpea curry. So I'm just chopping up my sweet potatoes. You need 2 sweet potatoes for this. Make them into, you know, good chunks. And then I'm just gonna put my potatoes to one side and start chopping the ginger into little pieces. Now a chili, you can de-seed it or not, that's totally up to you. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, just depends on whether I want it hot or not. 1 onion, a large one. Unless I'm cooking for my friend Rachel, then no onions. And now you just heat up a tablespoon, actually 2 tablespoons of coconut oil on a medium heat. And when it's hot, add your onion, chili and ginger to it and mix it about until it gets a bit soft. And then we're going to add our spices. So you got 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 of mustard seeds, 1 of garam masala, and 1 tablespoon of medium curry powder. or you can choose, you know, not medium. You choose whatever heat you want. So just mix it about, and it's gonna look a bit dry and stuff. Do that for about 1 minute, and then add in your sweet potatoes, your red lentils and your green lentils. I just eyeball this, but if you want a measurement, you can go for like 100 grams of each. Then add 500 milliliters of vegetable stock and a can of coconut milk. Usually I use the full fat one, but I only had the light one that day, so that's what I'm using. Give it a mix and bring it to the boil, and then cover and simmer for 15 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm gonna rinse my rice and prep it. So today I'm using brown and wild rice. And I'm also gonna prepare my chickpeas for later. So I'm just rinsing them here. Oh, Pete's home. So usually if he walks in when I'm cooking, we just catch up a bit while I'm cooking. Usually his hugs tend to let me know that I need to slow down. I tend to always be in go, go, go mode. You just catch up a little. He's checking out what's for dinner. And after 15 minutes, add in your chickpeas and some frozen chopped spinach. Again, I'm just eyeballing, but I usually go for just over half the packet. So I'm just pushing in the spinach here, and then I'm going to cover it and leave it for 5 minutes. Then you just mix it all together and it starts to break apart. If you find that the spinach is still a little bit frozen, you can leave it a bit longer. Just kind of give it a taste and see how it's doing. But then your curry is done and it's delicious. So I'm just setting the mood here. We've been together 7 years. You want to keep the romance going. So we've got some candles and I'm just dishing out dinner. Grains aren't supposed to be the main component of the dish, so it's mainly the veg and then the grain. We're a little bit shy about being on camera. So we're gonna dig in, eat our dinner. I love this meal. Like it's so warming and comforting. It's delicious. And I thought I was done cooking for the day, but we decided we wanted some dessert. So I'm just gonna make some baked bananas, which are super easy, delicious. They're not heavy. So I'm just gonna add some cinnamon, maybe not that much, but whatever, add as much cinnamon as you want. I like cinnamon. And some lime juice. I usually add maple syrup, but for some reason I forgot. And then just bake them at about 180 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes until they look gorgeous, and you'll smell them. They'll be smelling really good when they're ready. And then you can add anything to them. This time I'm adding flaked almonds and some dried berries. I've also added my homemade Nutella. If you want to see a video for that, again, give me a like and let me know in the comments below. Okay, so Pete didn't realize he was being filmed this whole time. So anyway, we're gonna dig into our dessert. And when we're on the sofa, that's when chill time like really starts. You know, we spend like, I don't know, 40 minutes before bed and we're just chilling and spending some time together, and it's really good. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to my first What I Eat in a Day video. So just to let you know, I am not a nutritionist, so I'm not saying this is the best way to eat or this is the way everybody should eat, or if you have fibromyalgia, this is gonna cure it. I'm just saying switching to this diet has helped me a lot, and if you want to give it a go, give it a go. And if you don't. It's totally up to you. I'm sending you love and wishing you a good week ahead. Bye.